Imagine a world where the very fabric of society is torn apart, where the old order crumbles and a new dawn rises from the ashes. This is the story of the Russian Revolution of 1917. In the midst of World War I, Russia was on the brink of collapse. The German Empire's victories and severe food shortages led to widespread discontent. The Russian army was losing morale, and high officials believed that Tsar Nicholas II's abdication could quell the unrest. On March 8, 1917, the February Revolution began, igniting a series of events that would change Russia forever. Tsar Nicholas II stepped down and a new provisional government was established, led by the Russian Duma. However, the provisional government faced immediate challenges from Soviet councils formed by locals in Petrograd. These Soviets, representing workers and soldiers, demanded influence in the government and control over militias. By March, Russia had two rival governments, the provisional government and the Soviets, each vying for power. Amidst this chaos, socialist factions like the Mensheviks, social revolutionaries, and the Bolsheviks struggled for dominance. The Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, gained popularity with their promises of peace, land, and bread. Despite the provisional government's decision to continue the war, the Bolsheviks' message resonated with the war-weary population. The Bolsheviks formed the Red Guards, a workers' militia loyal to their cause, setting the stage for a dramatic showdown. The October Revolution saw the Bolsheviks seize power in Petrograd, overthrowing the provisional government. The Bolsheviks established the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic, RSFSR, and moved the capital to Moscow. Under Lenin's leadership, the RSFSR began transforming the former empire into the world's first socialist state. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk ended Russia's involvement in World War I, fulfilling the Bolsheviks' promise of peace. However, the new Bolshevik government faced fierce opposition from both domestic and foreign enemies. The Russian Civil War erupted, pitting the Bolsheviks' Red Army against the White Army, a coalition of anti-Bolshevik forces. The White Army received support from foreign powers, but the Red Army's internal support proved more effective. The Civil War ravaged Russia, with key battles taking place in cities like Moscow and Petrograd. The RSFSR began consolidating power in newly independent republics, eventually forming the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, USSR. The Civil War ended in 1922 with the defeat of the White Army, solidifying Bolshevik control over Russia. The victorious Bolshevik Party reconstituted itself into the All-Union Communist Party, ruling for the next 69 years. The revolution's roots can be traced back to the 1905 revolution, which laid the groundwork for the events of 1917. Russia's poor performance in World War I further fueled discontent, leading to widespread strikes and protests. The Tsar's decision to take personal control of the army only worsened the situation as defeats mounted. Economic hardships, food shortages, and inflation created a volatile environment ripe for revolution. The February Revolution was marked by mass protests and strikes, culminating in the Tsar's abdication. The provisional government struggled to maintain control, facing constant challenges from the Soviets and socialist factions. The October Revolution was a turning point as the Bolsheviks seized power and began reshaping Russia. The Russian Revolution of 1917 was a pivotal event in the 20th century, setting the stage for the rise of the Soviet Union. Join us as we delve deeper into the dramatic events that forever changed the course of history. Stay tuned for more stories of revolution and transformation.